In 2009, when I started making business content, more than half of the comments that I got were for me not to talk about business because I should only stick to wine because that's what I know.
Imagine you have 3 tips for Brazilians to succeed in their business. Which are these 3 tips?
I think self-awareness.
Self-awareness? Okay.
I think the biggest issue right now is that people are delusional or not self-aware. They think they're just good. I mean, the amount of kids that come up to me in the street and say they're gonna build $1 billion company, I mean, it's just talk. You know, self-awareness. What makes you happy? Just having more followers or more money does not make people happy. Liking what you do always makes people happy. You know, not being embarrassed of your insecurities is what makes people happy. So, you know, are you a creator? Are you an actor? Are you a winemaker? Or, you know, who are you? And I'm always fear as my popularity grows that a lot of the kids that watch me, or not even the kids, everyone, starts to try to be like me. And that the only thing that anybody should be like me in is that I was confident enough and patient enough to actually be myself. Which at the time, in 2006 when I hit the scene, in 2009 when I really hit the scene, cursing was very frowned upon. Dressing casual was very frowned upon. Yeah. I didn't look, the amount of people that would say you look like you look great. But in reverse, in 2009, I would get hundreds of emails. You look like a bum. Nobody's gonna take you seriously if you don't wear a suit. Yeah, things that make people laugh right now, but that was my life. Don't talk about football, American football. I know where I am. It's different. You know, don't talk about this. You want the best one?
Which one?
In 2009, when I started making business content, more than half of the comments that I got were for me not to talk about business because I should only stick to wine because that's what I know.
Whoa.
You know, that is probably, you know, I just said it for the first time this clear. I see D-Rock in the background making notes. I might not have something better to say right now than that. That more than half the people that commented on my content in 2009 made snarky comments that I should stay in my lane, that I'm just the wine guy. And I think that would be very good advice for a lot of people, because I know for fact, because I get so many DMs, the amount of people who no longer want to be posting what they're posting on Instagram, but because they were funny and a comedian, but now they're a serious business person. They used to be a model, but now they want to talk about their vegan food business. They used to be a serious businessman, but now they want to be a comedian. There's a lot of people, but they're scared because the first time they post something else, especially people that are attractive. I feel a lot of empathy towards people who are attractive. Their self-worth and their likes come from being attractive. Then they try to make one post about something else and it doesn't get as many likes and they feel insecure. And they'd rather get likes than be happy, which is crazy. So my biggest advice is, number 1 is self-awareness. Number 2, make. Make. Everyone's thinking, they're working towards it, they're looking for their videographer, all these bullshit excuses to not make. People come up with 100 excuses. They're insecure, they're scared, they deep down don't think they can achieve what they're saying they're gonna achieve, and so they're not making. And number 3 is patience. Yeah. I cannot understand how people think that in a week or in a month or even in a year they're gonna be so famous and so rich, and so it's delusional, and so patience.